Hey Emma,
Hi.
do you have a few minutes we can have an interview?
Sure. What's it about?
A lot of people, especially kids, they feel so boring during the pandemic. But you are different. You are so busy. You did
I
a lot
am.
of things. So would you like to tell other people what did you do?
Alright, sure. So during quarantine, I'm currently writing a book. I am starting a nonprofit, managing a nonprofit. I am teaching my own classes to students, and I'm getting ready for school. So I'm pretty busy.
You're going to the school?
Yep.
Still online, right?
Yep, online next week.
And I know you have you're running a TYE,
Yep.
the
Nonprofit organization.
Yeah. What do they do?
Alright, so our organization, TYE, we're basically a nonprofit organization as a group of high school students, and our mission is to share our skills to inspire others. So basically what we do, we gather in a group and we teach really fun classes to students of all ages, usually ranging from kindergarten up to 8th grade. It's been a really great summer, so we're looking forward to the fall.
Do you teach yourself?
I do. I teach a creative writing course.
Because you are good at writing, right?
I suppose so.
So, do the parents need to pay for the course, online courses?
Well, as for summer, we had a price of $20 per course, but at TYE, our price policy is sort of like pay what you can, because our mission isn't to make money, it's to kind of inspire others. So we understand some people, of course, Covid19, unemployed, so they have low profits. So we don't want their kids to miss out. That's why we offer the pay what you can policy.
I see. And where the money go?
Well, the money goes to it all goes back into the community, first of all. We have a lot of different charities that we donate to, and just recently, we just found out this today, but we are partnering up with our school's community outreach program, and what they do, they also basically do similar to what we do. They reach out to the community. We have a few public elementary schools nearby. They partner up with them. They're usually like low-income households, and they kind of inspire them and just share their skills to, inspire others. So we're partnering up with them, so a portion of our proceeds also goes into that.
Do those kids like this kind of online courses?
I am actually not sure, considering
You're not
I'm
sure?
a teacher.
You should know.
As a student, I like it better because it's kind of more flexible. It's more like learn at your own pace. But of course, I can't speak on behalf of everyone.
Give a few examples. What you learn from this kind of organization that you cannot learn from the school.
Oh yeah, sure. So there's a lot of things, but probably number one is obviously how to start a business from scratch. I had little to no entrepreneur background apart from really small businesses when I was in elementary. So this was completely brand new to me, but definitely through TYE, I learned how to effectively manage a team, start a business, communication skills, so a ton of things.
So what is the most difficult thing you got during this kind of organization?
Well, I'm obviously not gonna expose people with their names, but we had a few instructors have personal issues. We had to deal with those. And then communication was a huge issue for us as well, because some parents, they don't check their email, so they miss our information. They email us 5 minutes before the class starts saying, oh, we need the Zoom code, and then we freak out. We try to contact our instructors, they're freaking out, so it's communication.
Regarding the kids, because I know all the students you are dealing with are younger kids, grade 4, 5, right? So dealing with this kind of younger kids, what is the most difficulty? Because I know a lot of young kids, they actually cannot stay longer, in front of a computer. They actually maybe after 10 minutes they just want to go away. So
yeah.
I heard that those kids they really like your creative writing class. Yeah, they like it. And how do you manage those kids?
I actually have no idea. I can't tell you a specific thing that I do that kind of really entices them exactly, but I make sure that in every class that I teach, and I tell my mentees this too, you definitely want to have some interaction. You want to keep the teaching kind of casual, because if you use a lot of formal language, kids are going to get bored, you're going to get bored, and it's not going to go well. So you want to engage with them. I always have some type of interactive activity in my classes, whether it be kind of an introduction day or a Kahoot. Sometimes I have them share their ideas with each other. So as long as you have a lot of interaction going on, it should be good.
I know you are going back to school like in 1 week.
Yeah, 1 week.
So I believe the pandemic will keep going for pretty much a while, maybe months.
Yeah.
Hopefully not. And what are you gonna do like after you go to school?
Well, that's kind of like a question mark right now. I usually don't plan what I'm gonna do beforehand, but probably definitely keep on growing TYE. We have a bunch of new opportunities in the future, so we're really looking forward to that. I'm gonna obviously continue writing. My book is coming out in a few months, so stay tuned for that. I am probably gonna start working on my next book, which is kind of like crazy thinking about how much I've written so far, but definitely that, and definitely like you have to start thinking about college applications, so that's academic stuff, and maybe I might team up with some people to like do more entrepreneur things, maybe start another organization. We don't know, just whatever comes up. Well, yeah, well, the program I believe you're referring to is like kind of founded by my mom and like her friends. So they're teaching, or they're like acting as mentors for a group of high school students who have like an entrepreneurial mindset, and they act as mentors for them to develop their business plan. They launch a product or a service, and they basically walk them through the whole process.
So why do you think entrepreneurship is very important, even for younger kids?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think entrepreneurship is really important because in today's society, in today's like educational system, creativity isn't really, emphasized as much. It's more like
academic, right?
The better you follow instructions, the better like grade you're gonna get. But like in real life, people value creativity a lot more than being able to follow directions, because honestly, everyone can do that. So definitely entrepreneurship is like great because when you get to learn a lot of real life skills, you get better communication skills, how to manage a team, like all the stuff that I just talked about. And on top of that, you can be creative and kind of solve like real world problems, find a solution to that, and pretty much walk through the business.
Could you give us maybe a few examples, like you learn from like being an entrepreneur, but you actually cannot learn, or it's very hard to learn from school?
Yeah, definitely. So I'm just like thinking off the top of my head, but like I mentioned before, communication issues, we definitely did not cover that in school. We didn't cover if a parent is angry about their class being hosted 1 minute late, what do you do? So that's something that you kind of have to learn, you kind of have to like get used to over the process. That's just one example. Probably another example, we are thinking of registering as a non-profit. TYE, we're thinking of registering it, and we did not learn that in school. At least I didn't learn that in school. So we have to like learn a lot of new things, such as like tax exempt, like fees, donations, how to register, how to use a like sign-up software, and those are just like two to like name a few. There's a lot more things that you can't learn in school, but those are the popular ones.
So do you think in the future you will be focused on the entrepreneurship rather than like focus on the academic? What do you think?
Yeah.
Do you want to be an entrepreneur in your future?
At this point, I'm like not too sure. Like I mentioned before, I'm not someone that pretty much knows what I'm doing for the rest of my life already. A few months ago, I was really interested in like space, aerospace, astrophysics. So like I still am, but I might go into that branch, or maybe, as you said, I might go into the entrepreneurial branch. But yeah, as of now, I'm definitely not like the academic type. So definitely more of an entrepreneur.
So since you like aerospace and also entrepreneurship, I believe Elon Musk would be your hero, right? No, really?
I guess. I mean.
Okay. And do you have any words for like the kids or the parents of the kids, like have some words for them, like to tell them the benefit they can get if they want to go join the TYE, for both the students and teachers?
Well, yeah. Okay, so, well, I guess I'll go on in time. For students, it's great, whoever's watching this, because we have like a wide range of classes. Like if you watched the previous videos, you would already know. We have cooking, creative writing, which I teach, environmental science. We have some math, but dance, drama. But most of our classes are like about the things that you don't normally learn in school, which I think is really cool because, again, we're all about finding your passions. So that's great as a student, and all our instructors are really fun. They're all high school students. So we can relate to you guys a lot more than like regular teachers can. And as for parents, it's also a great option for like education, or just having something that your child or your students can like try out. Maybe they'll get interested in it. I know I got interested in space just from watching a movie, so I mean, anything can happen. And on top of that, it's really affordable compared to everything else, like summer camps wise going on in Silicon Valley. Again, like I said, we have a pay what you can policy, but our classes, at least for summer, they started at $20 for 5-day class. So it's really affordable, really cheap education, and your kids are going to have fun.